When their peaceful life in the country was marred, Julian and Brian turned to the Anti-Discrimination Tribunal. 7 years after their former neighbour was ordered to compensate them for homophobic harassment and vilification, they've finally received the $6,000.
It should be a lot easier, because it just prolongs that justice happening.
I mean, it's very difficult dealing with a bully or a recalcitrant who doesn't want to obey the law, and that's what this case was about.
It's been a huge battle to try and get recognise what was happening.
Throughout the process, the burden is on the complainant.
People who are discriminated against are significantly disadvantaged in our society. So we're asking the most disadvantaged people to do all the work of making our society more equal.
Lawyers say changes are needed to enforce compensation orders and prosecute complaints.
There are a whole lot of areas where the state does prosecute civil matters, but not in discrimination law. And Tasmania, again, is sort of unique because the Commissioner has some power to bring a complaint of their own volition, but really doesn't have the resourcing to do it.
Discrimination cases like Julian and Brian's are dealt with by civil tribunals. In other cases where a crime has been committed, for example an assault motivated by racism, Tasmanian courts must view racial motivation as an aggravating factor when sentencing the offender. Crimes motivated by homophobia, ableism and sexism aren't viewed in the same way.
If we're going to effectively challenge hate crime in Tasmania, we need legislation that acknowledges when crime is motivated by hatred and allows courts to apply extra penalties in those situations.
Loretta Lohberger, ABC News.